weight loss cheese sauce that won't disappoint. I've lost 31.4 pounds so far following the Starch Solution, and I had pretty much given up eating any sauces until I lose all this weight. Until I discovered this weight loss cheese sauce, and I'm going to share it with you today. There are a lot of vegan cheese sauce recipes out there, and this is just my take on those vegan cheese sauces that I've tweaked a little to my taste buds that I have really enjoyed. It's inspired by Plentiful Kiki and plant-based bistros, and I'll link those down below. What I love about this weight loss cheese sauce is there's no oil, no nuts, no tofu, no high-fat anything. It's simply low-fat ingredients that keep you satisfied and taste so good. So let's get to it. What you'll need for this weight loss cheese sauce is 3 russet potatoes. I'm a yellow potatoes girl, but those won't do it in this sauce. You need the russet potatoes. 1 medium-sized onion, 3 carrots, medium-sized carrots, nutritional yeast, veggie broth, garlic powder or granulated garlic, onion powder, chipotle chili powder, and any kind of salt will do. The onion, we're using the whole onion. So we just want to cut off the outside part. This is a regular medium-sized onion I'm using, and I just cut it in fourths. So these are ready to go. So we'll start out at the stove. I'm going to boil the potatoes, the carrots, and the onion together just in a pot of hot water until the potatoes and the carrots and the onion are soft. I just put the potatoes in whole. The water's not boiling yet, but I'm just adding these in while the water's heating up. I put the potatoes in whole, and then I have those chopped onions, just putting those whole. And then the carrots, I'll just set those in there. And I'm going to cover it up just so it boils a little bit faster. I'll go ahead and check these now. They've been boiling for a while, and we want them fork tender. Oh yeah, and the fork just slides through. These are soft and ready to go. So I will drain these in a colander in the sink, and I will meet you over at the blender to blend it all up. The potatoes, carrots and onion have been drained, and I put them in the blender. They're still piping hot. I'm putting the chipotle chili powder aside because one batch will be with the chili powder in it, and one batch will just be without the chili powder. First, I'll add the lemon, and we use just the juice of about 1/4 of a lemon, and I kind of check it out when I put it in to see how much is in there, and that's not much. That's about 1/2 teaspoon, so I'll use the whole half of this lemon. Lately, the lemons have been pretty small and not so juicy. And then also, I'll add the veggie broth. I'll start with 1/2 cup, and then we have the option to add more. We'll just see the thickness of the cheese sauce and see if we need to add more to that. To my little dish, I added 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Yes, 1 tablespoon. And 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I'll put those right in. Then we'll add 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. You can add less. I've made it with 1/3 cup up to 1/2 cup. And sometimes if I like it a little bit more of that cheesy, like bite to it, then I'll use 1/2 cup, which is what I'm craving today. And then we'll get that going. And I'll just use a big spoon to move this around. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's already looking so cheesy down there. But I need all the nutritional yeast in there. And I probably blended it for just 30 seconds to, yeah, just 30 seconds. But look at this, you guys. I mean, so cheesy. Wow. Yum. So I'll put half of it in one of these mason jars. And it's pretty thick. I could add more veggie broth, which I'll add a splash to this part. But the one I'm saving, I can just add more veggie broth as I use it. Then to this one, I'll add half a teaspoon of the chipotle chili powder. And it can even be a 1/4 teaspoon, but this is still a lot of cheese sauce. So I'll add a half a teaspoon to that. And I'll blend that in there. Just enough so it's blended in. Yum. And I can smell that sweet, like, spice of the chipotle chili powder. Whoops. So there you have it. We have the cheese sauce all done. It looks so delicious, you guys. I cannot get enough of this. I can eat it like a soup. I can just eat it out of here. So I'm going to put the chipotle sauce on one side, and then I'll put the regular cheese sauce on the other side. And I'll get a little closer to show you all the taste. Here's my taste test. The chipotle one is on this side. The regular cheese sauce is on this side. So let me taste the regular one first. So yummy. And then the other side, the chipotle one. You definitely get that hint of the chipotle, the little bit of the heat on the back of the tongue. Tastes so good. Yum. I can eat this on everything. I hope you like it as much as I do. This has been such a treat to add to veggies, potatoes. I make a potato bake with sauteed mushrooms. So good. And especially since it has no nuts, no tofu, no oil, none of that high fat stuff. It really is a treat when you're in that weight loss phase. And now that you know how to make the super simple weight loss cheese sauce, you need something to drizzle it on. So why not make my super simple tortilla soup? That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. And I'm going to drizzle this cheese sauce all over it. I'll see you next time.